Let's make a seafood boil together. I'm someone that doesn't personally eat seafood, but I love to watch people eat it. So we're going to be making a seafood boil for my dad. I'm going to keep it extremely simple and easy to follow. So let's make it together. I'm going to start off by getting all my seasonings together. For my seasonings, I'll be using 2 tablespoons of each. I'll be using garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, Cajun seasoning, Old Bay, and chili flakes. So I'm going to go ahead and line those out together, and we're going to be using all that for our butter sauce. Once we have all our seasonings separated, we're going to go ahead and set that to the side, and we're going to start working on our sides. For my sides, I'm going to be using corns, potatoes, eggs, and sausages. I'm just going to have everything prepped and separated in different bowls. That way we have everything ready when we're ready to put everything in the pot. Honestly, having your seasonings and everything prepped, it makes the process a lot smoother and a lot easier. So we're going to prep all our sides. You can add whatever sides you think I'm missing, and we're going to set those to the sides, and we're going to start boiling our pot and getting it ready for our sides and our seafood. Once we have everything prepped, we're going to go ahead and start working on our actual boil. So to a large pot, I'm going to add some water, and I'm going to season that water with garlic powder, onion powder, Old Bay, and Cajun seasoning. I'm then going to put that back on the stove and allow that to come to a boil. Once that comes to a boil, I'm going to start adding my components in. I'm going to add them based on how long they take to cook. So first I'm going to start off with my potatoes and my corn. I'm going to let that boil for a while, and then I'm going to add in my crab legs. I'm going to add my egg. I'm going to let that boil as well. And then towards the end, I'm going to add my shrimp in, because as you know, shrimp takes no time to cook, so we don't want to have that overcooked. So I'm going to put that in towards the very end of my cooking process. So I'm going to put my shrimp in very last, and I'm going to allow that to boil for about 5 minutes. While those are boiling, I'm going to go ahead and start prepping my sausages. I like to put them in the air fryer for about 10 minutes to get them nice and crispy. So I'm going to put those in and work on my butter sauce. For my butter sauce, I'm going to go ahead and add 3 sticks of unsalted butter to my pot. I'm going to allow that to melt. Once it's nice and melted, I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic and my onion to the pot. I'm going to let that saute for about 2 to 5 minutes. Once that's nice and sauteed, I'm going to go ahead and add all my seasonings that I separated earlier. That's the garlic powder, the onion powder, paprika, cayenne pepper, Old Bay, and Cajun seasoning. I'm going to mix that in. At one point, I felt like it was just a little bit too thick, so I went in and added about a half cup of water, and I just mixed that in. I allowed that to saute on a low heat for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then at that point, the house smelled amazing, the butter sauce smelled amazing, and that was ready to be served. So I just turned my stove off, and I was ready to pour it on top of my seafood. Like I mentioned, I was only making this boil for one person, and I didn't know how much my dad loves seafood. He absolutely enjoyed it. I'm going to be posting a video of him eating, but honestly, this was so simple, and it smelled amazing. I had the sides were absolutely delicious. Honestly, I'm going to be definitely making this again. I'm going to make a larger platter, because now that I know he loves seafood, I have no problem making it bigger. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'll definitely be making this again. I really hope this was helpful and the recipe was easy to follow. But until next time, guys, bye.